Once again, back on another video. I figured I'd kind of show you guys what I've been up to recently. And if you guys can't tell by the title, I'm playing Farming Simulator. So I've been up to this recently. This is pretty much my map. You'll see one with me and a few friends, and then me with Danger, possibly. Me and Danger, possibly, if they fix server lag and everything, but for right now, it'll just be me. So I've been playing this for a little bit, as you can tell. I am $295,000 in the hole. But, so I'm running a John Deere T560i harvester with a 625X header. Over here, this is my cultivating slash, what is this thing called? Subsoiler behind it. The subsoiler allows it where that field just needs lime. I don't have lime, but I'm gonna just plow it anyway. Let's run over here real quick. So if you see in the bottom left corner it says needs plowing, the subsoiler will do the plowing without having the plow, and it requires less horsepower. Ooh. I'm doing canola in the fields because they kind of produce the most money right now. I think I haven't checked recently. Well, sunflowers produce. Beans produce the most, it looks like. But I don't have anything to really do beans, so we'll be doing canola. This needs lime, and the way you do lime palette, sugarcane palette, fertilizer lime bag. So the way you do lime is you need these bigger fertilizers, which I might lease or buy one here soon. Because the seeder over there does fertilizer, so we get what, 50% fertilizer? Yeah. Yeah, I know it's 100% weed where I can get rid of majority of it, but right now I'm kind of more concerned about trying to get my, I don't know. If I get a weeder, I'd need it. Actually, I could run that off of any of my machines with the big one. This should throw fertilizer down. And actually plant seed or canola. But we might end up getting this because both of the cases are, what, 170 horse? And my Fent, which is actually connected to my trailer because it's a quicker, the cases top off at 26, the Fent tops off at 32. The Fent is 115, and these are both 170s. Now all this is basic equipment. All of it's the lowest level you can get for them, because I didn't have the money. And I'm not doing, I mean I have a few mods in for, I think it's small tractors that they're under. Yeah, for these three. And if any of you guys don't know, these are all Farming Simulator 2017 mods or tractors. The Case was one of the ones you started with. The Dutch was the one you started with, and same with the Hamilton H40 488. Which actually I don't think you can change. You change the wheel setups on these, which is actually fairly. Ooh, you can put wheel weights in this one now. Well, that's cool. You could put the wheel weights, wild tires. What can you do with the Case? I haven't really looked at too much of this. Duals. Wheel weights and wide tires. Front. Oh, you can still put the front loader attachment. Sales are commercial. Actually, this tops off. I guess. 24, 24, 24. That wouldn't be a bad tractor. It looked kind of funny with the rear wheels being skinny. I don't think I have... I think I have one technically modded. But yeah, this is the New Holland. Kind of like that look. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. 31 mile an hour. A bit out of my price range. So this is my server. The whole reason I originally was going to record on Mine and Dangerous, but the whole reason I'm not is I want to be in here. What the hell am I doing? Is because it is ultra laggy right now because of all the equipment. We need to go through and get rid of some of our some equipment that we have duplicates of. Now you'll notice I use the workers to do a lot of this because it just makes it easier. And we're actually going to need to start this guy quicker, but let's get him set up, and then I will show you what actually is normally behind this tractor. I know some of you might lease the equipment and lease some more powerful equipment and all that. I'm not doing that, mainly because it's just not the way I prefer to do it. I prefer to own the equipment. So, over there, kind of in the circle, is where the cultivator that I have is for that thing, which is normally what's behind it. So this thing's what's normally behind it. And a lot of you are probably saying it's bigger and everything, why don't you run it? I'm not running that for the first reason is, like I showed you earlier, these three fields need all plowed. That's the only one that needs lime. And I think because that was plowed before I bought it. See, that field and these three fields are two different things. So these three come together as one land by, which actually you open the map for. Can I skip? Yes, okay. So these three fields, so it pretty much splits almost down the middle right here. So 19 owns everything up, and these three fields own everything that's down here, or below this line, kinda. I thought of expanding over into these three fields, 3 or 4 fields, going 20, 21, and 18. But I just don't, my equipment isn't really the big and bad. I mean, I know I can do it, but I just don't think I have the equipment power to really do much with those 3 fields. But I'm definitely over my capacity of what these 3 fields can do. So I figured I'd get these 4 fields, the 720, yeah. I'd get these 4 fields kind of done up, get the loan done, and then possibly work at, I don't know, maybe doing 20, 21, 22, and 18. So if I bought 23, I'd probably get all this land as well with it. I almost wonder, maybe if I do get into some of the bigger stuff doing, those won't be bad fields. I just don't have the equipment to get into these odd shaped kind of fields yet. It's kind of why I'm staying more with the square. And if I do get into these odd shaped fields like 8, I might put a grass line straight down and kind of plow that straight out. Be closer to the road, but I'd have a perfectly level field and then some grass. 11, I don't know what I'd do with it because I'd probably have to run this way, combine wise. Because my friend has, this is the map we played, me and Ginger do play, which I don't think I'll record that because me and Ginger don't have the best internet connection together. See, Ginger kind of wanted to connect 10, 9, and 11 together. But the issue with that is the odd shape. But Ginger had his guys running up and down. The only issue was is it kept leaving, so it kept going. Wanted to go straight up through the middle, but it would leave this section here undone. So, just a heads up if there's things going on. That's the reason why they're going that way. Controls. Jump, crouch. Fertilize, 50% fertilized. Alright, we'll go pull the seeder over. Not a very big seeder, but gets the job done. And the reason why I'm running two of the cases, the 7210s, is because one day I could own them. Two wasn't that bad. I mean, like I said, these are all the basic equipment. How's it going, buddy? I think once I do get enough money, I might, instead of upgrading really, I might upgrade to combine. Probably go to this deer. I don't know. Go for crawler tracks. Go for a wide tires or standard. That's wide. That's standard. The wides look a little bit better. And then the twin wheels. I thought of sticking with the twins. Mainly because it'll have, of course, this is all the way over here. This head on it. 13. So it is a 45-foot head without the trailer built in. Brilliant. So, where the heck do they have the header trailers? There it is. So it'd probably be either that one or, yeah, it'd have to be that one because these three are designed for specific headers. These are the TX320 trailer. What in the heck is the TX320? Oh, that's not a very big head. And I might just lease the trailer. Alright, since he's only got 2 passes left, you've got a heck of a lot more passes to go. And I am gonna have... I'm kinda gonna... I want to see how this works. Well, that's cool. So it makes it look like it's cultivated, but it's no longer needing plowed. And if I get it to where all these fields need plowed around the same time, it'll be easier. That's the only reason I'm doing it now. I mean, it's definitely smaller than my cultivator, but nothing much I can do about that. I mean, that's not the biggest, but that's what that little tractor can handle. Cause I think... Oh my god. So we don't get a whole lot of these. I'm gonna probably change my save time. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have it set for off. We'll do the last row real quick. Huh. Kind of odd that you're driving with the steering wheel way up there, but... I guess that works. Helps if I can actually harvest the field. So I don't get an entire, I don't get, I think I get just under 20,000, whatever the heck the number is, 20,000 out of all these fields, just under. But the combine's almost a little bit too big for these fields. For that, it'd be perfect size. For these small ones, it's a little bit too big. Oh my god. Stupid little doohickeys that if you have... Okay. I wish you could get rid of that fence so bad. Let's get him going real quick. How far along are you coming? I don't know how much I'm actually gonna do with this. Or how much longer I'll put up with this before I go and buy a cedar cultivator. That way I can just run everything once. Or buy the lime spreader, I mean. Cedar cultivator. What the heck am I thinking of? We're gonna need a bit of money. We're gonna need to buy one of these just because otherwise they'll want to throw fertilizer down. How much? Oh, so it doesn't require any. $6 meter spreading unit? How much is this? 12 meter? Nah, I don't need the big. Oh, but I do need that. Let's... Don't have the money for that. But I want something that's got... Not what I meant to do. Oh, actually, how much is the technically modded? 102,000? How much horsepower has it got? 125, okay. Yeah, probably not worth it. Since I can bite this one that has a 125 for roughly the same price. Has an identical setup. Okay. Well, I guess since we don't really need power for that, it doesn't restrict power. Let's see, how much does this... That's an... Let's see. Standard wheel weights, wide wheel weights. Well, I'll buy one of these mod. We'll see if it how did they do on the interior? No, not what I meant to do. This one. Oh, not too bad actually on the interior. Uh, this thing should probably take that entire bag, and hopefully that disappears. It does. Sweet. They did fairly good on this. Besides the digital gauge. But, I mean, heck, they got the fuel tank, the RPMs and everything. I just hope it all works. That looks so weird looking at this tractor with wheel weights in it. Because in 17 they wouldn't put wheel weights in this thing. And if some of you are asking why I had to buy a bag, because I don't know if I explained this earlier, but if you didn't buy and put something in this, it would just throw fertilizer down. Helper D has completed. That must be the harvester. I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna throw lime down before I get through, which I think the lye or is it lime? Yeah, because I kept thinking it was limestone. Yeah, we'll throw the lime down and actually make it happy, and this tractor can stay. And actually, he might switch over to being a cultivator. Like I might stay on the furrow. Yep, combine son. I wonder if I can throw this down on this field yet. Yes, I can. So now it's got this white effect to it. And I'm going to drain this, empty the grain tank on this. Oh, I wish the brakes worked a lot better on this thing than they do. They work a heck of a lot worse than they do in real life, I can tell you that much. Normally I don't empty it now. Normally I wait till he's full, but I'm like... But I'm trying to figure out new ways to get this, I don't know, done without the combine stopping nearly as much. But since he got that field and that one done without stopping, I'm thinking he'll have enough storage space. Pretty speedy little bugger for what it is. Let's go this way. I definitely like the physics that they added for the grain and everything. What I'm kind of waiting to see is if I run it over with plow, or the one machine. Let's see, does this still technically need lime? Nope. We will see. Helper E is blocked by an object. Who the heck is Helper E? Oh, he must have been blocked by me. He is going to get in that one's way. I think he's far enough along that we can get this guy going. So none of the fields are going to need plowed, none of them are going to need lime. For a while, I'm going to have to... We'll plow at 60. Helper G has completed the task. Is this Helper G? I don't know, but I don't know what he's doing either. I want to see it. Does this technically need lime? No. Definitely like the way the Aerostar, the Dudson runs a lot better in these cases. And again, that Dudson's a lot. I guess these are a medium tractor. That's a light tractor. So yeah, I was wondering that, but it doesn't need lime, so. I don't remember exactly what lime does. You know what? I think I've gotten everything else. I might as well get this out of the freaking way. Right? You're currently the only tractor that's open, so we're gonna take you. Yeah, this has stock. This is stock everything, which I actually might upgrade this tractor and leave it to work in the field or something. Definitely this Fendt is definitely a nice tractor. I mean, you know, Danger doesn't like it the way it acts, but it doesn't bother me. But yeah, if you're definitely starting out on this game, this Fendt isn't a bad buy. The cases aren't a bad buy. I would definitely download the Dudson Fahar, I believe is what I call it. I'll just call it a Dudson for right now. The Dudson tractor. It's definitely a lot cheaper and got the same amount of power as the bare stock. Got a lot more upgrades. We'll probably... I'm wondering if I should run the Dudson on my cultivator and stuff now and run the case on this. Definitely a lot top heavy. I am driving like an idiot right now. Oh well. Definitely with weight on the back of this thing, I'm not used to it. Because that trailer doesn't put a whole heck of a lot of weight on it. Helper B, Helper H. So I'm guessing B is going to be the spreader and then H is going to be the combine. But since the lime and all that won't need to be sprayed each time, I can leave some tractors equipped with stuff. Yep, the spreader and the combine. I guess I don't need to drive it all the way over there because I know for a fact that I'm gonna need it. I mean, I really shouldn't run field tires on this tractor, I know. It's kind of hard to judge how big these things are gonna spread sometimes. How far over did that go? Ah, far enough. Okay, you're done. We'll start you up. Yeah, since we won't have to really run this every time, or the fertilizer, or lime spreader. I just figured we might as well go and get that. That way we can run during the first and get rid of some of the weeds. If we have weeds. Alright, let's read. Weeders pull out small grown weeds between crops and prairie field state. They can only be used during the first growing stages of crops. The first growing stages? Okay. Let's see what bags. Lime used for lime spreaders. What the heck does lime spreader do? Oh, I can run herbicides instead of. Hmm. Yeah, the weeder is. I was wondering if this was gonna happen. I'll just let him go because after this he won't have to make another appearance really. If it's I'm just gonna sell this because if it's only used during the first, that was just a waste of money. Well, 16,000 because I know for a fact that I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't know why I've repetitively done this, where I've hired him, but I know this slope here gets him every time. This slope and the final row. Where he doesn't really do it. Good to know he's done. Yeah, just to keep doing something, I might just harvest. See, now it's down here. Nice. I might just harvest this entire field real quick. This is where the bigger combine would come in handy. could just rip these fields off like crazy. I don't really very often do this, so. Maybe if I don't use like Herald. Oh, and just so you guys know, Herald is... So I play this on PC, and the helper button is H, so I just Herald the hired help. Do I call them? Oh, of course. How did I miss the one piece? Oh. Hey, Awesome joined. And he's probably not gonna talk. Brilliant. Hello. Brilliant, you just said that on the live stream. From what? It is not Thanksgiving. Stop drinking the whiskey. Thanksgiving is over. Stop drinking. Danger when not flying. Why? Because it's a long day, and to be honest, I don't know how much longer I'll be on. About what? Better question is, what do you want to talk to him about, and figure that out first. Then go to bed. See ya. Bye. So let's call Danger and tell him what happened, even though I'm fairly certain he's the one in my stream. If he'll answer the phone. From looks of it, it's not going to. Oh well. I'm half tempted to sell that harvester, this harvester, and go lease the other one. But I don't like leasing shit, so. How much, so the harvester would be 3 390,000. Brilliant. So I'm going to be over 400,000 easily. And the head would be. Seriously, they put that on 89,000. And I would get for this harvester. Yeah, that'd be worth it, I think. Just to rip off these fields quicker. I will see if I can fit it down the road. It's not going to be legal in any means necessary. Oh, brilliant. So 201,000 is the max I can pull. Okay. Harvesters. $390,000. Lease would be 31,000, 3,000 per day. Yes, I just said I don't like leasing equipment and then just lease the combine, yes. But I leased only the combine, I didn't lease the head. So I figured after I get enough money up, I'll just buy the combine. Go through, buy the combine, so we'll probably pay off the loan with the leased machine. So we'll probably pay off the loan with the leased harvester and then go through and... So does this say it needs plowed anymore? No, it doesn't. Sweet. So we'll get this moved down here and parked. The reason why I don't have a shed is I don't feel like spending the money out for a shed when I can just use this. No, it's definitely light on the front end on this tractor. So it might not be getting switched over. It might be going back on the case. Yeah, it's definitely light. Okay, so I have 3,000. Thing is not a speed demon, but it does its job. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get the 15-foot through here without putting it on the trailer, on a trailer. If I could, it'll be a beast. But judging by the fact that how I got that one down here, I don't think I'm getting this one down. And I'm sticking with John Deere kinda for the combines because I plan to switch most of the equipment over to Deere, especially for like these field. This map isn't too bad for field size. You don't need the monsters. You don't need the big monster grain tank storages. I definitely like the bigger heads to rip off the field so much quicker. So just to check prices, I'm fairly certain. Central grain elevator. How the heck do I get to the central grain elevator? Okay, so that's a long ways away. Let's just move this. Yeah, I have the sneaking suspicion that ain't gonna fit. Can I even get it? Never mind. I was about to say, can I even get it out of here? Nope. It's gotta go on a grain trailer. Grain head trailer. Which means I gotta get. I'm gonna turn this thing back around. Well, actually. Let's try going this way. Oh, that's right. I gotta get money paid. I'm borrowing this just so I have money. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna try taking this up this way. This is highly against the law in real life. I still can't believe I freaking leased a tractor. A combine. That is what. Yeah, that connects to my farm. I just have to be on this side for the, or on the other side for the railroad. If I can get it there without the freaking trailer, I'm gonna be amazed. Just being honest. If I can get down this damn road without hitting another freaking tree, it'd be nice. Just so not legit at all. But money's tight. And this is kind of like my legitimate map for money making, so I'm not doing glitches and all that on it. Holy crap, I made it to the damn farm. Okay. And just because I want to use that tractor in the field instead of it sitting around, wait. I'm not going to put a John Deere weight on it. I'll put the Argo on it. Change color. We'll put that color. It's not going to match this tractor that's going on first. Because it's gonna... So if we take the same route we took... Okay, we'll take the same route we took the combine out of here. The same route we took the combine out of here in. First we gotta stop by the shop real quick. Of course, and pick up the weight. Which shouldn't go on this track, which is not going to be staying on this tractor. It's going to be going on another tractor. If I can't get it, if it's too heavy on the front of this, I'll put it on the rear of this. Just tow the trailer with it. Because it does have a pin hook in it, like I saw. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. Gotta spin her around here. Well, it'll definitely, yeah. Might slow it down a bit. So let's just make sure. Yep. Whoa. What am I doing? Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, not what I meant to do. Not at all what I meant to do. I meant to turn. I meant to turn. Did I miss the turn I needed? Because I wasn't paying attention. No, okay, it's this one I need. That's kind of why I keep this old tractor. Because one, it doesn't have, I haven't put very many hours on it. Two, it's fairly quick. These wouldn't be bad fields. Is this not where you dump it? Fairly certain that's where you dump it. Yeah, it's gotta be where you dump it. This is the place, right? Price is up at Central Grain Elevator. Or am I being an idiot? Central Grain Elevator. Port Grain Elevator. Railroad Silo. Oh, wait a second. Or am I gonna feel like an idiot? Yeah, I had it set for, my controls were set for the weight, not the machine. 18, 19, 20. So we're gonna keep all that just because I'm gonna start paying it off in 100,000 increments. Sorry, whoever's lance this is. I don't know. This is kind of just a tryout for me, to be honest. To see if you guys are willing or wanting to watch this. I mean, we'll probably definitely come back to this world. This is kind of one of my favorite worlds to play on, to be honest. Oh my god. This weight throws me so off balance. So you guys get to see, so when I first started playing this, I played with Ginger, and he actually had field 11 planted with corn that he was turning into silage. Well, the silo bin that we were using for animals, it was down at the farm, which is where mine's at. And so you guys will see the trip I constantly took, although Ginger was far enough along that he had an R8400 John Deere that he gladly let me have and use pretty much. Well, he ran a Case Magnum. It's either the Magnum, the Center, or the Puma. It had to be the Magnum because he wanted the power. The Magnum had the power. But we kind of just made trips up and down. There were a few times we met each other on this. We both agreed that his farm wasn't the best layout, but we made it work. We had so much equipment though. And I'll probably do a bunch of stuff off camera and everything. Just trying to get a bunch of this done. Oh, sweet, they're done. Oh, yeah, that's right. Select tool. So that way it's going on that tractor, so we can use that. And what's taking so long for this one is the fact that I'm having to run that instead of my standard cultivator. So the fact that I'm having to run this instead of or run that the little thing that's on the back of the case that's flying up the ground instead of this big cultivator. Oh yeah, that makes a heck of a difference. Not stop engine, not lower. Wait, what is it? Select tool. There we go. Oh, and if this is what this cultivator looks folded up, it folds up fairly nicely, I think. That is not the right color for this machine. Maybe for the newer ones, but not for this one. Oh well, not gonna change it now. But yeah, this is what this cultivator looks folded up, which is how it's gonna be some of the time. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing up to that field. Still can't believe I leased the friggin' combine. I hate doing that so much. I hope we can make a turnaround down there. Maybe should I thought of that before I bought the thing. Or went and bought the head and leased the machine. I think if I buy it, I'm testing out the tracks on this one. I might go with the dual wheeled when I go to buy it. Nope, not at all what I meant. Here, we'll just start this going. Just so that way, because it always wants to stop there for some reason. Yeah, so we'll be running the cultivator that's sitting over there instead of this. I mean, it's definitely nice that it's not having... See, this says needs plowing. This doesn't, so... And this is just nothing frivolous. See, we're doing 4450. We're doing canola. So, I mean, I'll slowly be switching over. This is fairly tall grass. Wish you could sell grass and stuff like that. Well, I guess I could run it as a biogas, which is up here. Oh, that's a lime station. Oh. Yeah, if you start getting into the biogas, field 8 and 11 are 2. 8, 11. Actually, I might do 12 and 6. Do them in biogas corn. But the silos on those, that thing is, on those are huge. So this is, so what I mean, I don't know, subsoilers. So I currently have this one, the 4 meter one. The only reason I went with this is because my tractor can pull it. My tractor cannot pull this one. But, I mean, I might look at possibly power harrows. Hmm. For a small farm, that might not be a bad idea. Cultivators. See, I have a disc. It's cultivator pressure shield, liquid manure sprayer can be attached to the manure to suitable. Yeah, I don't. So what it means by that is standard, and then the manure barrels that can be attached. I just have the standard edition because I wanted it as a cultivator, not as a or a disc, not as a oh, what is it? Manure spreader quite yet. Auger wagons, trailers. See, I currently run this one. Hmm. Hmm. That's odd. Normally they don't put the one thing. Yeah, we already checked. I already checked that one. See, like this, if they have wheel setup, you can change your tires on some. But I don't know why. Maybe just a. I don't know. Don't know. Oh, that's why. It's a I was like, what's making these two different? That one has longer definition. One's a semi-trailer. I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's cool. It can be a 3-point push as well instead of a pull behind. I have it set for the pull behind. It's just, in my opinion, it would do a better job with a pull behind instead of a push. See, cedars. Cedars. So we have this one, which needs 180, 3.6 meters. If we do this one, that's 90, but requires 270. So it would require, let's see, 270. The T5 series only makes once. So let's try to look at the fence real quick. Nope. 201 is lowest for the, so we'd have to go with uh looks like we may have to go with like a, that doesn't have any engine. I mean, that would be close. I could run it off of that. 280, so I'd have to go Massey. So 210 basic, 280 at the 26 mark. So we'd have to run that 15,000. For that point in time, I might as well go with this. We're at the bare basic. Is this a 7R? No, this is a 6R. Bare basic. We could get to 300. Run the wide tire and weights and just run deer. We'd have a 300 horsepower motor instead of a Jet 280. And it's a lot more expensive, but like the JCB, I just don't like the way it looks. 335, 235, 225. What is this? The Puma? 240. Yeah, that'd be barely enough horsepower. That wouldn't even have enough. So it's between the Massey, the Puma, and the Deer, essentially. What does this push? Yeah, this isn't even close. So yeah, these three would be my best option unless I went with like this. Just went 352 with that and went with the 7R. Went with the 7R, the 7310, which I'd have 250 horse, 350 horse. Which I mean wouldn't be bad to have more power. Oh, buddy's done. Oh, he's done. Alright, so you're on the last field, finally. Got it. That header's gonna strip these fields off quicker than anything. I'm gonna have to start the cultivator as soon as... I'm gonna have to start the cultivator pretty much as soon as he's ready to go. As soon as he starts, so I'm gonna start unfolding this. I'm actually gonna... To be honest, I've never been up this way. A little outhouse. Stack of logs. Is this just shadowing or did this get burned? Must just be shadowing. Okay, so now I'm heading on a marked trail. I don't know why none of these over here are marked. These would be good to take the gator up on. And yes, I do have the gator in. I just don't have it bought. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's a small tree, though. Alright, let's see what this guy's up to real quick. No, he's on this third pass. Okay, I want to check something. How much horsepower would I need for just a small... a bit bigger? That's 4 meters, but... fertilize. I kind of want the fertilizer kind of... I need 280 for that, and that's... So this is 15, that's 18, 280. But I would, with this, with the Condor, I wouldn't have to... What is it? Seed, or cultivate. Just run it straight off. So I'd probably run the 8R series. John Deere 8R. I'd have to keep at least these two. This and this. But if I do this, the case will probably leave and the Dudson will probably take over that job. Nothing against the case, just I feel like the Dudson would do a bit better. It's a bit lighter of a tractor for that. And then I put a weight on the front of it and alrighty. So we'll probably get this harvest off, and then I might call it a video. Or call it a... Eh. We'll go until I pretty much am tired and ready for bed. But I mean, this is the basic gist of it. There's nothing too special. Well, actually, what might end up happening is... At some point in time, I might start... Mowers. How much power do I need? 70 for that, and then I need... Where is it? There it is. Loading wagons. I would need 95 for that. Probably go with the Fent. Or Fent. Just because I don't think I'll need... I think the 42,000 would be enough. I don't think I'll... 56,000. I'd probably stick... Yeah, I kind of want to stick with the tandem axles. Might go with the 35,000 just because that's a fairly well even number. Or the 34. That one, this one's been in the game since the beginning, almost since 2013. And then most of these are kind of newer. I don't remember if the Crone was ever in any. I think this one was in. This one and this one were in the 13, first generally 2013, but none of the tractors stayed. Essentially, actually, did some of the tractors actually stay? I never really went and looked. Nope, they didn't. The 9 series, which actually 37 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want a lease for 21,000. I'd be bankrupt out of money. Have to sell that, the cultivator, the other tractor. Probably sell the weight. At least a seeder as well. There's no sense in me upgrading trailers because there just isn't any sense for it. Actually, I might just let this guy... I might just end it here, to be honest. And do some off-camera work to try and get stuff made up and money, the bankruptcy, and all done. Or not bankruptcy, but they got loan and everything. The debt dealt with, and yeah. So, I will probably... I don't know if I'll record this weekend or next weekend. But I will definitely get back to you guys on how this is going. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit that like button if you guys want to see more of this. I'll see if how many people want to watch this. If not, it'll just be something I do for fun on myself. I really have no idea what this is, but yeah. I'll see all you guys later!